In this video, I made shades that get you faded. Okay, so maybe these aren't the most practical shades ever made, but if you think about it, shades' main purpose is to block out the light. And I'm telling you right now, these bad boys do that better than any other. I mean, you really can't see. Okay, so these are definitely not the best for driving or anything like that, but that's the shade part of these shades. These shades also get you faded. And yes, even more of the reason not to drive these. But the faded part, I'm gonna have to show you how I did that. Okay, so if you couldn't tell by now, these shades are a completely functional joint. Yes, you heard me right. It's a joint. And I wanna show you how I made them. So let's get to that. So I'm gonna start off by getting 2 pieces of paper and then attaching them at the gum line. Once they were stuck together, to make sure they were extra secure, I went ahead and got some glue gar and put it on the ends to make sure it was extra sealed tight. Now that it's basically one extendo paper, we're going to be wrapping it around a little cylindrical type object that you can find around your house. Something that's relatively the same shape as your eyeglasses, whatever you can find. And then you're gonna have to show your gift wrapping skills because you have to fold that in just like you would any gift. And then just to seal it up for good measure, we're gonna add 1 extra paper on top, seal it up with some glue gar. Okay, so once it's all nice and sealed, we can go ahead and pop it right off and then fill it up with whatever it is that you desire. And you're gonna wanna fill it up thick enough to where you're gonna be able to slice it down the middle and make 2 of them for both of your eyes. Okay, so now both are cut and sealed. We can go ahead and start making the other 3 joints we need to put it all together. Okay, so out of the 3 joints, there's one that's going to be smaller, and that's going to be the one we're going to be using to connect the 2 circles, and then the other 2 are going to be the ones that are going to be wrapped around your ears. Now I think you can see where I'm going with this, especially if I bring in the first one as a reference. Now all there's really left to do is add some color. So let me show you how I do that. So I bought this pack of 50 cones off of Amazon. They're completely black. The cool thing about it is that they actually have a nice shiny black on the outside and a nicer satin matte black on the inside. So besides of coloring the whole thing a nice gloss black, I kind of added a little bit of contrast with a little bit of the matte finish on the eyelid. And just to add a little more detail, I decided to cut out some white strips and apply them to make it look like it's some glare from the sun. And once we're finished with that, I think it's safe to say that we're done. It's a pretty simple project, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of other rolls on here, they're gonna be a lot more difficult. But if you wanna see how this one's gonna smoke, make sure you go and follow my Twitch. I'm very inconsistent with how I stream, so don't be, waiting around for me to stream. I will get to it when I get to it. If you don't catch the streams, I'll be posting all of them as shorts. Or if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll be posting them as reels. So if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. I love y'all. See y'all next time. And remember to stay puffin'.